What's going on, YouTube modeling community? Pappy here at West Georgia Rods and Customs. Didn't have a chance to make any final videos just other than the one that Tim and I over at Throttle Power did the night after the Acme 2024 Acme Southern Nationals, where we sat down and got to talk about both of our builds that we did. This was a year in the making for this particular build and Tim's, and it was really inspired from a one-to-one car that Tim took some photos of, and actually interviewed the gentleman that owns the one-to-one scale car from Florida. And when Acme, the 2023 Acme Southern Nationals ended, Tim and I talked about doing kind of a buddy build off on these two particular cars. Both of them are 55s. His was a 55 as well, but was slim, really low. I really had a nice patina, had a real nice engine in it, and just really, I fell in love with both of the cars. So Tim and I, after the 2023 show, decided we were going to do this over the year and drop them on the table at this year's 2024 show. So, and we did. I started on mine right after the 2023 Acme Southern Nationals, and just kind of, I'd work on it a little bit, put it back to the side, work on it a little bit, put it back to the side. And by the time I got all the parts and everything ready to paint, this was about close to about August. Tim texted me while we were on vacation in Florida, and he said, "Where you at with your 55?" I said, "Dude, I hadn't even got this thing in paint yet, but it's all mocked up. Everything fits nicely, and I'm ready to get started back on it." So after a little R&R in Florida, I picked back up on mine, and he started as well, working on his a little bit more. And we had them on the table together at Acme side by side. That was so much fun. Then we did our video the night after the show talking about them. But I'll give y'all a little bit more detail on this particular car. What I did to this one, this is the AMT 55 Chevrolet body. This is the the box art, blue box art, and kit, and this body works better than any of the Revell bodies that I've ever used on any of my builds. It's just a great starting point if you're building a 55. If you keep looking at as I spin around, you notice that the frame, that is not the 55 frame. That's the AMT 67 Chevelle Pro Street frame that I used. We just converted the frame to fit the 55. And if you notice, I used a leaf spring Dana 60 rear end narrowed up, and a set of leaf springs up under it. As we come on around, you notice a lot of detail work went up under there as far as the exhaust, the drive shaft. Then we'll stop right there on the where you can see that gasser's front end. I had to custom fabricate all that for that particular to fit that particular frame. The 55 Corvette grill was in the original one-to-one car, so I found me a kit out here in the stash. It was a 55 Corvette grill, and we got that to fit in there, duplicating the original car as well. The color of the car is it was a metallic. This is the metallic green. The original car was the Stacy David green that what the gentleman painted his. I thought the original one-to-one car was green with a white top, but it was actually metallic silver. So I used Duplicolor metallic green and Duplicolor metallic silver. Came over that with the Acme 2K clear, and got it all buffed out, and bare metal foil. Oh my goodness, I did all the bare metal foil as far as the side spears, as far as the windows, whole 9 yards. We stripped the rear bumper, did the AK Super Chrome with it. The original car had a small block Chevrolet, blown small block Chevrolet in it. I elected, however, to go with the, it was the kit motor out of the 67 Chevelle. I'm gonna pull that. And as you can see down in there, it's just a lot of detail. Plumbed it, wired it, whole 9 yards right there. Used some parts by Park air cleaners for those velocity, those little velocity stacks on that thing. And just a fun little build. The Pro Street tires come out of the AMT 67 Chevelle kit. These now, the 5-spoke or the 5-slot mags that are on here come out of the Revell 55 Chevrolet gasser. And those were honestly, that I was going to use that body out of that kit, and the only thing that was worth used for me to use in this particular build was those wheels, and we got those to fit on there as well. But great little build, fun little build. I really enjoyed doing this this year with Tim. We got to set them on the table together at the show, got to talk about them after the show, and it was just a fun time for both of us to be able to do that. So let's leave that bad boy parked right there, put the hood back on that, and y'all tell me what you think. So appreciate all my subscribers, appreciate all the comments that y'all drop on my videos, and as I always say, if you can dream it, build it. God bless y'all. Pappy out of here.